Halloween evening to our board meeting. And again, I will call on our best dressed student, Corey, to lead us in the flag salute. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If I may, because we always seem to lose good folks towards the end of the evening, we have lost recently two fabulous teachers. Klaus Barth, after a 5-year battle with cancer, I think you all probably saw in the newspaper, passed away. And Nancy Teige, who was just a wonderful elementary teacher and later a literature consultant. I remember Nancy, when she came to Catalina Island to our schools there, would always bring along a bag of books for the teachers and a little picnic basket full of goodies. And it was always a peak event for Nancy to come and share with us her ideas about literature and reading and how best to connect with kids. So in loving memory of Klaus Barth and Nancy Teige, we'll begin this meeting this evening. In accordance with the California Code, the written reports forms closed session, we have nothing to report. Public hearings, I think we have none this evening. Do we have call for agenda items for separate action from any board members? Very good. Approval of the minutes of the October 17th meeting.
I so move.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Communications. Dr. Cortez, are you with this evening for?
I don't see Dr. Cortez yet, so we may want to start with our second
Very
presentation.
good. We'll move on then to public testimony. Public testimony, we're anxious that those...
We have two presentations, Mr. President.
Excuse me?
The Long Beach Library Foundation.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Barton, please.
Actually, I believe we have two speakers out there. They could come forward.
While they are coming forward, and again I apologize, and I see Peter, we had a wonderful dictionary day this last week wherein the young people from 3rd and 4th graders from Cesar Chavez Elementary School came to the main library and had a wonderful little contest in looking up words in the dictionaries, which have been given, is that correct, Peter, to every 3rd and 4th grade student in the Long Beach Unified. So.
This year we did every 3rd and 4th grade because we missed the 3rd graders last year.
Very good.
So the foundation helped us fund that. And so we wanted to move it to the fall, so that's why we did 3rd and 4th.
It was a wonderful event, so you have our permission to brag further about that.
Let's start with our president of the board.
Good evening. This is my very first visit to the school board, and so I apologize if I don't know all the protocol, but my name is Mary Barton. No relationship to David Barton, but he was kind enough to invite us tonight to make this brief presentation. When we met, he suggested that perhaps he was not the only one on the board who wasn't as familiar with as much sharing as we do with the school district. And so that's really the theme that we wanted to share with you tonight, our cooperation. First of all, if you're not familiar with the Library Foundation, it is separate from the library. It is a private, nonprofit, 501c3. Our mission is very long, and we shorten it to say that we are promoting literacy one reader at a time. So we don't hold big classes like you do, but we work with individuals one-on-one. We work with families one-on-one. And in a variety of ways. We work with the homebound, we work with the little children, we work with everybody in between. And you'll hear from our executive director, Peter Bostic, a little more about that. I want to introduce some of the folks that are here with me tonight, and then you'll hear from several of them. First of all, on our board is Miriam Garcia, who of course is on your staff, and her new title is Program Administrator for the Child Development Centers, and so we're looking forward to working very closely with Miriam, and she's been on our board now for probably, what, 3-4 years? 6 or 7, excuse me. Next to her is Chris Burcham, who is the Youth Services Officer for all the libraries in the city of Long Beach. So she's very directly involved with all of our children's programs. And Peter Bostic, who is our Executive Director.